We got 24 present, nobody absent. I declare we do have a quorum. Okay, I'm going to call Commissioner Bob Hogan to do our invocation, followed by the pledge to the flag.
Pray with me. Father God, we just love you and thank you for the day that we can come and do your work in this county. We thank you for the county and the citizens thereof. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you in a way that will honor you. And Father, as we gather around this room this night, may we do and say the things that will bring glory to you and make this county a little better. You've given us that charge. We thank you for the opportunity. Now we ask your wisdom and guidance and directions as we go through this night. Lord, we love you. Thank you again for loving us back. And it's through your name that I pray. Amen.
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 I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioners, when we vote tonight, I'm not going to ask you, do you want to change your vote? I'm just going to give you a little extra time after you vote in case you do want to change it. I think just repeating myself, it just don't sound, what's the word, Madam Clerk? Okay, in your package, you have the minutes from the previous meeting. I'll entertain a motion. Got a motion by Roberts and a second by Hogan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, I approve the minutes as being approved by unanimous count. Okay, in my communications, let's start out with the vaccinations, gang. I talked to the health department today. I think in a couple of days, they're just going to open it up. No, you don't have to make appointments. You can just drive up because it's really, the shots have went down. Now, they're doing an outreach program to the farmers in the area. And I think several farmers have signed up for it, but you got to have at least 6 people, a minimum. And this is to help get shots in arms. They're going to do an outreach program and they're going to move on to the factories around Springfield. Now, UNARCO, with their numbers, may take a week or 7 days to do it, but they're starting this. If you want some information, get on the website or talk to the health department. And listen, these vaccines are very important. This may be a fact of life. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, I want to mention that White House is having their birthday Saturday. What's the hours, Mr. Hoover?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Yeah, this is their 50th birthday. And I think White House is not far from becoming the biggest city in the county, the way it looks. And I think that's all I got on communications. At your desk was a letter from the industrial board about what they've got going on. And I think Margot or Jessica next month maybe wants to be included in the part of the program to explain what they have going on and what they've been doing. So kudos to them. We had that Tuesday. I was able to go to an announcement of the factory in Orlando, 600 jobs. And Orlando was very happy to get it. Governor Lee was there and representatives from John Rose and Kerry Roberts and Bill Haggerty. And the company, I talked to the people that's doing it. They're going to tear down part of that building and build on, and they are very excited about coming to Robertson County. Very excited. They're going to spend $220 million getting that thing up and ready to go. It'd be big for the East End of the county and all Robertson County. Keep people working here, staying here, gang. Okay, that's all I got, and we'll move on to reports. Oh, yeah, let me talk about that. Thank you, Madam Clerk. In your package also is that report of that debt obligation. You remember we borrowed $17,125,000 to refinance some debt. In there, we'll show you the document, what it cost, the fees from the people that did it. Of course, we just got done doing our audit, and we've got a AA plus bond rating now. And financing this obligation, we're going to save a little over $800,000 for the county, which can probably be used somewhere down the line. Okay, we'll move on to reports. We'll start with 7-1, the highway report. Any questions or comments? 7.2, animal control. Any questions or comments? 7.3 comes from the planning committee. Any questions or comments? 7.4 from trustee. Any questions or comments? 7.5, the fire committee. Any questions or comments? Commissioner Moore? Stacy Moore.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to tell what you've got going on next week, or is it this week? This week or next week?
29th.
29th.
29th, there will, PTAS will be coming to meet with the mayor, myself, and a few other fire chiefs around the county. We are at a point now that we are gonna have to bring CTAS in for a survey of the county, how we do business. Since all of these homes are being built, we're gonna have to restructure and look at how we're doing business in the fire department, so.
Thank you. We haven't had one done in 9 years.
Yep, I knew.
Okay. All right, 7.6 is veteran services. Any questions or comments? 7.7 is EMS. Any questions or comments? 7.8 is EMAs. Any questions or comments? 7.9, solid waste. Any questions or comments? And 7.10, finance. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, I need a motion to accept the reports. I got a motion. I got a motion by Roberts and a second by Woodard. Anybody got any discussion? If not, before the filing reports, or question being called, vote aye. You against, vote no. Do I hear ayes? Thank you. All right, anyone against? Everybody's voting. Yeah, I see. Okay, everybody. To the people out here in the county, we're not new at this, but this is the first time we're using this voting thing like this. So, just bear with us a minute. Okay, I declare the report's filed. Next is our elections and appointments. The chair recognizes Commissioner Stubblefield. She's chairman of the nominating committee.
The nominating committee had met today, and we would like to place the name in nomination for our industrial board. Mr. Bob Ralston resigned a couple of months ago, and so we're all putting the name of Jim Moore in as his replacement.
Okay, I got a motion by Stubblefield and a second by Gray. Any discussion? Question being called. I think we'll do a voice vote on this. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. Welcome aboard, Mr. Moore. Okay, we may now move to our public hearing for planning and zoning. I'll tell citizens of Robertson County, this is when you can be made a member of the court. If you'd like to speak, you come forward. I'll take your name, your address, and give you 3 minutes. Mr. Doug Van, you ready to go?
Yes, sir. We have one request tonight. That's Mr. Brandon Frank. He's requesting to rezone 1.60 acres from AG2 to R40. Property is located on Gideon Road. It's in the 3rd voting district, and the planning commission evaluated this request by a vote of 7-0. Ask for your approval.
Okay, I need a motion. If y'all will do the thing for Angie so she can get it in her minutes. I don't know if we ought to do that.
It doesn't show up on my little box.
What, to vote?
No.
Mine neither.
Oh, let's do them separate.
Is that just a public
Yes,
hearing?
it is. It's all it is. Doug tells us.
Well, y'all can do them together if you want to, but I got a feeling other one's gonna get some questions.
I need to go separate, make a motion to separate.
Thank you.
They are going to be separate, but he's going to talk about both of them with the
Yeah,
public.
right.
And then we're going to vote on them separate.
Okay, go to the next one then.
Well, the next request that you've got is not a a rezoning. It is a resolution to amend the zoning resolution for the county to include solar energy farms and windmill farms, so that we have something codified in our subdivision, in our zoning regs that will allow the county to protect the citizens for these things that might come in. And that's what resolution 0419210039 is.
Good.
Mr. Chairman, is that the recommendation of the committee?
Well, I mean,
Yes, that came from the planning commission also as a favorable recommendation.
Commissioner Haley?
Mr. Van, is this creating something, or is it adding to our already what we have in our statute?
Well, it's a new chapter in our statutes to allow us to control the proliferation of solar panel farms in the county, yes. And
We don't
we don't
have anything presently.
We don't have anything at present, no.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Brown?
Yeah. Where did we get these regs from? Did we take them from the state, another county?
Well, it's a conglomeration of other counties and even other states that have solar panel farms, yes, or North Carolina particularly.
All right. Have we got anybody, in other words, so we did look at other counties in Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Commissioner Hogan?
On cancel my request, Brother Brown took care of that.
Okay, Commissioner Roberts?
Are we limiting how many of these farms we can have? Is this what we're saying, or are we gonna?
We're not limiting the number of farms we can have, we're limiting the proliferation of panels adjacent to people's houses, so that they couldn't be right up next to someone's house. They have to be basically 1,000 feet from a property line.
So are we saying we're limiting the distance that it is the panels on the farms to somebody's house?
Yes, from somebody's house.
So that's,
I mean, and so 1,000 feet was the average that you looked at around?
Well, some cities are shorter than that, but for counties and in rural areas like this, yes, 1,000 feet is pretty much standard. It may be a little more than what North Carolina had, but North Carolina's, most of theirs are up in the mountains anyway, so there's not any houses close to them.
There's a movement in Robertson County to install them as we talk.
Yes,
That's what brought it to the.
Yes. We've heard,
So it's here today.
we had several calls about these.
Oh, yeah.
But no one to date has submitted anything to our office about installing a solar panel
I
farm.
know of at least a half a dozen of my clients that were approached on these, but I still think 1,000 feet, that's a little aggressive. I mean, especially when you do a tobacco barn that's, 20 feet off or whatever. So I'm not sure, because I've had clients come along on 20 acres, quite frankly. If you're a third of, or 20% of a mile, 1,000 feet roughly, that's a long way off.
I mean, we
I don't
can,
know if that's good or bad. I'm just saying, that's a long way.
most of the ones that we've heard about are in the hundreds of acres.
Yeah, no, but I know, I can tell you as a matter of fact that there's people that have been approached with 20 and 30 acres.
Have these regulations been approved by the planning
Yes, so
commission?
they were voted on and recommended for passage by the planning commission, yes.
Okay, I got Commissioner Eden?
Doug, did we get CTAS, or is there another group just for zoning and planning that we go to the state to,
Well,
for advice or help or in get this done?
there is, but in this one, we did not. We looked at other regulations that are already in place and compiled them for Robertson County. We did not know, so we didn't go to CTAS or any of the other planning agencies. No.
But it would stand to reason if this is this is beginning to happen to us, it would be happening to other counties.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, they're in place in North Carolina. They're already, and there's one place up, just north of the Ocoee River that just in Tennessee. But again, those are in the mountainous areas and are not close to residents.
The one in Ocoee, was it a county, or was it?
Yes.
Yeah. I can see where the mountains.
Been some down in West Tennessee for several years.
Those are in rural areas as well.
Are you done, Mr. Eden? Commissioner Eden? Okay. Commissioner Hogan?
There's some panels already or some units already installed in our county. Are they going to be grandfathered in? Or would they have to redevelop or move what they have already put up?
Well, this does not address those on people's rooftops. These are commercial solar farms. And there's a test site that has panels, not much bigger than this. It has 3 panels on it that's inside a little test area out just off of, well, it's in the western part of the counties. But, to our knowledge, there are not any commercial installations in our county at this time. Like I said, this will not regulate those on people's houses that want their personal things. This does not address that at all.
Mr. Capps?
Yes, I've got the same concerns. I guess, same question that Mr. Eden had. Did we go to CTES and see what they recommend?
No, sir, we did not go to CTES. We looked at other ordinances and wrote one, as we always do, for this county. Yes, ma'am.
That's my question is, I'd love to see some, it's comparable to what counties did you use in Tennessee?
Well, we looked at, Mr. Hope did more of the research, but we looked at some of the ones in West Tennessee and those in the mountainous regions of East Tennessee.
But are they comparable to Robertson County?
No, they're in mountainous regions that are not as close to residences as some of these proposed ones would be.
I guess I'm confused, because if I'm gonna look at other rules and regs, when I look at something similar to Robertson County.
If they exist, yes, ma'am, but they don't exist for areas that are flat like the western part of our county.
So we have to start somewhere and we modify that.
Right.
Commissioner Stubblefield?
They don't exist up in East Tennessee.
Yes, in the mountainous regions, yes,
What
sir.
about like Greenville?
Well, they're not that close to houses. That's what, as these, they're more remote areas of the mountainous regions of East Tennessee, yes.
I was just wondering, how does this affect, like DC Laboratories in White House and their industrial park has it quite a.
That's inside the city limits. We don't, that's inside the
We
city
don't
limits.
regulate that.
No,
just
ma'am,
down the county.
we don't do anything inside city limits. Any of the, well, there are 11 cities, of course, and we do the Orlando, Adams, Cedar Hill.
If I could just add, when I was reading through it a couple of days ago, when I saw the 1,000 feet, I thought, well, that could be a mistake. That sounds like a lot, and I don't want to, I want to do what's right, but I don't want to regulate us out of business.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what everybody else is saying too.
Commissioner Brown?
Yeah, in other words, have we had any type of public forum or a meeting? I realize that we vote on this, but we represent the citizens. So in other words, where we've talked to farmers, we've talked to, and invited them here and actually published something that says, hey, we're going to put in solar regulations, come to our meetings. Have we done anything like that at all?
Anyone else?
Can you go before if somebody wanted to, if we pass the resolution, then go to the board of zoning appeal and get a variance granted?
I think they have to, since the regulation is in place, I think they have to go to court to challenge our distance. And we can table this and come back with something that's more amenable to what you might think it would be. But, we were trying to protect people, their residences. I mean, that's our first priority is to protect the homeowners. We know we can't keep them out, but we can protect the homeowners.
I think he's trying to say that this is new ground that we're breaking.
Very new ground.
And if the commission would like to separate these two and vote on them separate, and if we're,
Yeah, I'd like to see this with a little bit
Well,
more thought and some public comment.
They are separated.
I need a motion.
They
I
are
move that.
separated.
Well, if they separated, why we talk about them at the same time? Okay. Well, then.
Are you talking about my question is, you talking about the solar versus windmill versus wind turbines, or, I mean, they're on the same resolutions?
And we hadn't acted on the first one, right?
No, it's all in one, right?
No, but if I could just comment, I think I'm more than willing to leave the solar and the wind as one, and whatever that unit is. I think the issue is, we just want to be sure we don't write a regulation that nobody would be able to meet. See, I mean, 1,000 feet is, if you went all the way around your property, it would take a pretty good sized property to leave that kind of margin around.
Commissioner Hogan.
How long did the planning commission work on this project? I know it was brought to my attention last month, it was mentioned.
They looked at it, I think, about 3 months, 2.5, 3 months.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, hey, I got Dennis Wade next.
Okay.
Commissioner Wade.
I could live with 1,000 for the windmills. I don't want one of those big turbines. These things are big, but on the other, I could go with less. So I think we need to spend more time looking at this issue and just table it for the night until y'all can come back with more information and maybe a public hearing as well.
Okay. Commissioner Capps.
We deal with Brandon's.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna separate it and somehow make the government.
We're gonna vote
Yeah, well-
separately.
Okay.
They're not together. This is just a public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, we need a motion to vote on them separately since there was a decision. I move that we vote on these two issues separately.
Well, we can't, if you want to table it, the second one, then we can't vote on them together.
I'm moving to separate the two.
Yeah, I think we'd have to vote to put them together, which we have. I think they're separate.
Well, that's, why did we talk about both of them together then?
Because it's a public hearing.
Hey,
The public hearing was for the rezoning for that one.
well, hey, I'm going by the agenda game. Okay. I'll take a motion to separate them. There you go. I got a motion by Roberts, a second by Moore. All in
Mr.
favor?
Chairman, was my motion recognized by anybody? Did you?
I recognized it.
Are you talking about the panels and the windmill?
No. No.
Okay, are we talking about?
We're talking about item A and item B.
Here's, makes sense. Right, let's vote. We're not voting on it together.
Hey, let me just,
Separately.
let me tell y'all, we're gonna vote on item A right now. Now, give me a motion. Just don't have to work. I got a, wait a minute, I got somebody wanting to speak. Commissioner Bradley?
No, sir, I was just trying to follow protocol and just motion the table and I yes, go for it, please, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, I need a motion for the Brandon Franks going from Ag 2 to R40. I got a motion by Roberts, a second by Haley. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no.
Somebody's gonna show me how to use this thing. Like,
We're learning.
I like this.
Madam Clerk, we got 24 for, 0 against. I declare resolution passes. Now item B.
Chairman, may I make one other statement?
May go ahead.
Part of B, if you look at your packet, is well, basically it's the zoning map, how it brings our back in, what was Mr. Hoover, that we changed the tax.
That was back in,
Was that in January?
yes, but I've got that resolution.
Right. Okay, well, to talk about that, our fee schedule, we're not changing any fee schedules whatsoever. This is just bringing it into what is now the fee schedule for the county. The adequate facilities tax is $1.50. Our fee schedule published still says $1. That's all we're doing is housekeeping to bring that up to $1.50. Our fee schedule. So that's the one that was 38 of it. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 40. That's
That's
what
what, okay.
Commissioner Hayward's gonna do.
All right, can we table
I need a motion. I need a motion.
Just one second.
I made a motion earlier.
Commissioner Glover, we've got this brand new tech thing here, and I'm going by whoever does it on that. Because I can't be looking over.
We can't make motions. I ain't gonna find where to do
Sorry,
it.
motions. Request to speak.
All I got is request to speak.
I got Mr. Couch, you want to say something?
I make a motion to table this zoning resolution for wind power and
Okay.
for solar power.
There you go. I got a motion by Couch and a second by Commissioner Glover. Question being called. Okay, now Stacy Moore gets the second. Commissioner Glover, you just got left out. Okay, if you're for this motion to table, vote aye. If you're against it, vote no. Okay, Madam Clerk. I got 24 at the table, 0 against. Doug Van, y'all gotta go back to table. Thank you, Commissioners. I'm closing the part of the public hearing now. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to new resolutions. Chair recognizes Chairman of the Budget Committee, Keith Hoover.
Mr. Chairman, before we go to that point, we need to make the point that this motion to table is just a non-ending motion.
Well, it's
At a time or date.
till somebody brings it off the table.
That's right.
Right. If it's tabled till one of you guys bring it off the table. Okay, Keith.
Mayor, Madam Clerk, fellow commissioners, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I have resolution number 041-921-040. I so move. If I get a second, we'll discuss.
Hey, I got a motion by Hoover and a second by Couts.
This is just the Robertson County Planning and Zoning fee schedule, just updating it to the current process. Fees.
Any discussion?
Question.
Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against, vote no. Keith. Commissioner Brown, there you go, Commissioner Brown. Okay, Madam Clerk. We got 24 for, 0 against. I declare it resolution passes. Commissioner Hoover.
Resolution number 041-921-041. I so move. If I get a second, we'll discuss.
Motion by Hoover, second by Haley.
This is a general housekeeping, just moving some money from line item to line item for the school Board of Education.
Questions?
Question being called. If you're for this motion, vote yes. If you're against, vote no. Commissioner Moore. Okay, Madam Clerk. 24 for, 0 against. I declare that resolution passes. Commissioner Hoover.
Resolution number 041-921-042. I so move. If I can get a second, we'll discuss.
Got a second by Bowens.
This is a payout employee. She's retiring, and this is training for a new employee for 2 weeks.
Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against, vote no. Madam Clerk, 24 for, 0 against. I declare the resolution passes. Commissioner Hoover.
Resolution number 041-921-043. I so move. If I can get a second, we'll discuss.
Okay, I got a second by Wade.
Now, this is insurance recovery. This is where we had to repair the gutters at the health department damaged by ice. 22,100 in, 22,100 out.
Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. Against, vote no. Madam Clerk. I got 24 for, 0 against. I declare that resolution passes. Commissioner Hoover.
Resolution 041-921-044. I so move. If I can get a second, we'll discuss.
Got a second by Commissioner Stacy Moore.
This is a licensed vehicle capital outlay. We're placing an emergency vehicle for the assistant EMA director, $46,440.
Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. Okay, Madam Clerk. Got 24 for and 0 against. I declare that resolution passes. Thank you, Commissioner Hoover. The chair now recognizes Commissioner Bobby Hogan.
Mr. Chairman, Madam Clerk, fellow commissioners, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I bring before you resolution 041921045. This is a resolution to request a name change for a portion of a highway here in Robertson County. That highway is on Highway 41 in front of the Memorial Cemetery and the old co-op out there. If I can get a second, we'll discuss.
Got a second by Commissioner Couts.
It's an honor of the veterans that have been in the Vietnam War and has died of Agent Orange or has been sick because of that. If we have a plaque or a stone or marker out there already in the cemetery there at Memorial Gardens. If you hadn't been, go out there and take a look at it. It's a very nice piece of notification to our county and honoring those that have gone before us and things. So I think it's something that we should do. Other counties around the states doing the same thing here. The marker's already been paid for. And so what we want to do is have that section of road from the Welcome Center sign of Springfield, welcoming sign, to that of South Haven. It's this a small strip of road there. We're just going to rename that one. It'll be both North and South Bank. You have any other questions about this?
Let the chair add that if we pass this resolution, it will still have to go to state.
That's right.
Right.
This is on to bring before Terry and Dr. Kumar.
Okay.
This is just our recommendation to them. It's a state. We have no control of the state highways.
Okay. Question being called. If you for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. Congratulations, commissioners. We have a 24 for and 0 against. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby Hogan.
Thank you.
All right. Any old business to come before the commission? Hearing none. Any new business? Good. Chair recognizes Commissioner Bowens for election of our notaries. Okay, I got a second by Hoover. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Those applicants are approved. Thank you. Commissioner Doris, I don't think you've made a resolution tonight.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
I got a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're so adjourned.